Hi, I'm Steve Peters from DCLG, working on publishing open data for the benefit of citizens and communities. We think it's got a couple of dimensions to it. One is that it will help people understand what government does and therefore be able to hold us to account when perhaps we don't get it quite right or people see opportunities to change it. The other advantage is for government itself, so we think there are smarter ways for government to collect and reuse information for its own purposes, to do things like work more efficiently, save money, take better decisions, frankly. We have a number of challenges internally, I think, which stem from quite a long legacy of IT systems that have grown up over many years. So as an organisation, I think every department's typical here, we have a number of challenges around changing existing systems and making them produce truly open and reusable outputs. I think the other challenge is from the user perspective, so knowing who our users really are and knowing that we're publishing the data they want in the form that they want it is tricky, and we're working through it step by step. No magic answer yet, but I think we're making good progress. Well, for two reasons really. One, in my professional life, I have been into IT systems for a long time, and it's been a constant frustration for me running systems where I'm spending inordinate amounts of time pulling data in, crunching it, reprocessing it. So I think, as a system manager, there's massive opportunity for me to save a bit of time and money and just make the whole process of sourcing and using data easier, quicker, cheaper. And I'm also a bit of a geek and a developer in my spare time, so I just love telling stories of data, and I love working with lots of different sources, drawing maps, drawing charts, building apps actually. So I'm looking at it from both ends of the telescope really. Well, I think my experience is dumping raw data out there isn't enough. As a government employee, I think my department needs to be doing more to bring the data to life really, to show both software developers and ordinary users what's possible, and hopefully that will spark some creative thinking and new innovation, lead to where we ultimately want to be, which is good quality creative use of this stuff for a real purpose. As a user and developer of it as well, I'd like to see more effort put into finding smarter ways of bringing different sources together. There is a cost, inevitably. If you go back to my earlier comments, we need to change our systems to routinely generate this stuff. So that has a cost, inevitably. So I think part of the challenge is prove that cost has payback in some form. And that doesn't necessarily mean just hard cash savings. It means a kind of bigger benefit to society for better public service provision, better choice and so on. So how we solve that perennial problem, I really don't know. We're working towards trying to understand the benefit of publishing data openly and therefore offsetting the cost, but there is no magic formula as yet.